I never imagined that one day I would get to control the Spider-Man we see in the movies. Finally, I built the computer I wanted and decided to log in into YouTube. Based on my research, there is generally a lack of content in this area on YouTube. So I decided that I would become one of the content creators making storytelling type content in both the Azerbaijani and worldwide. Let's dive into the game. Even though I am a fan of this era, I never had the chance to play Spider-Man game before. Considering I have a 4070 Ti Super graphics card, I set the settings to 2K quality at the highest with DLSS quality mode and frame generation enabled. The game offers 5 difficulty levels, and to enjoy the story I choose the normal one called Amazing. The game begins with Miles coming out of the metro. His mom texts him saying she's at headquarters and will send a list of things for him to pick up on his way home. It seems that Miles is trying to get used to his Spider-Man life by helping people out. He lifts a coach into a truck, hands some paint to a street artist and asks, "Are you thinking of drawing the new Spider-Man?" The artist replies, "The original is better." Miles asks for directions to a place called Teos Bondega, and the artist shows him the way. Not long after, Peter texts him, "The convoy is coming, move your legs." Miles leaves the store, suits up, and heads towards the convoy. On the way, his mom calls and asks if he picked up her items. He makes up an excuse saying he's heading downtown to get some coconut milk. Unaware that her son is Spider-Man, his mom tells him to be careful since a prison convoy is passing through the city. When Miles arrives at the location, Peter surprises him by tossing his coffee and saying, "It's time to go." While on the move, Peter mentions how many criminals escaped prison last year, but despite this, the police are still being careless. Miles asks if one of the people who helped Dr. Ox is here. Peter replies either Scorpion or Vulture should be here, whatever, it's a big deal. Suddenly the cable carrying a box snaps and Miles tries to fix it with a web, but it doesn't work. He also crashed a helicopter. The big thing comes out and greets our heroes. Peter tries to handle Rhino and tells Miles to deal with the convicts. After fighting some of the convicts, Miles sees that the Rhino station is seriously and abandons the convicts to help Peter. Miles eventually catches up and tries to minimize the damage around him, even saving a stroller on the way with great skill. He beats Rhino down pretty well, but Rhino still causes trouble. As Santa Claus is making an appearance, we suddenly find ourselves indoors, and when we come out again, Rhino escapes once more. Miles' mom calls again and he tries to make up another excuse, but moms can be stubborn. She presses on. Finally catching up to Rhino, our heroes try to stop him, but Rhino says let's rise the temperature and runs into a gas tanker, so he causes a big explosion. As Miles tries to reach Peter, he sees that the convicts are also dangerous and some of them are carrying bazookas. He starts fighting them. When Miles finally reaches Peter and he sees that Peter is gone, and suddenly Rhino smashes him outside. Peter is in bad situation. Miles tries to wake him, but Rhino approaches and says, "The Spider-Man is broken. I will replace him a new one." And while looking at Miles, Rhino adds, "Oh, he will do." Even though Peter tells Miles to run away, Miles, filled with rage, charges at Rhino with all his strength, telling him to go to hell. For a moment, Miles doesn't believe himself. After a heated battle, Miles manages to stun Rhino with his venom power and rushes to wake Peter. Eventually, the police arrive and take Rhino away. We meet Simon, who congratulates us for stunning Rhino. Miles thanks him but warns he's still dangerous. Simon reassures him, saying, "Don't worry, we'll handle it," and leaves. Peter says, "Let's get out of here, let the police do their job." After they part, Peter tells Miles that he will be away for a few weeks because Mary invited him to be her photographer while she works abroad for the newspaper. Miles protests, saying, "How am I going to fly around and deal with this on my own?" Peter gives him a new suit as a New Year's gift and makes him promise to use his power to protect the city. Miles, feeling free, swings through the city, enjoying his solitude. In the game, there is a skill bar, and the first skill we unlock is Venom Smash. Later we head over to Genki's place to open the gift without saying the mystery is the phone. Genki helps me suit up. At first I went with the black suit, but eventually decided I liked walking around in the white one. There are a bunch of different style modes available, but I didn't really use them since I was feeling the need to. Miles says that's only half of the gift and heads to the spot Peter set up for him. Peter appears on a hologram, teaches us some new combat techniques and how to use the Venom Smash using hologram bots. At the end, he sends a few real enemies our way and then disappears. The game also gives us Peter's training courses as side missions. Afterward, Genki calls saying he noticed someone breaking into Roxanne Plaza when he was on homeway. He asks if I can go check it out, but when I get there, a video of Simon plays explaining that there is a capsule that if placed in the reactor will provide safe energy for Harlem for the next 500 years. Miles heads inside and notices something is wrong in the computer. Suddenly someone shows up trying to push him outside for a fight. Miles takes them all down and leaves the scene, thinking he will deal with it more tomorrow. For now, it's time to enjoy Christmas with the family. When we get home, we take down a criminal gang and we grab our backpack. Also, we change our clothes and getting inside. Mom sees us, smiles and says she's invited a guest over. She asks Miles to put on some music and he picks a song that both his mom and his late father loved. We turn on the Christmas tree lights and soon after there is a knock at the door. It's a friend of Miles from his days at Roxxon. When they meet, the lights suddenly goes out. Miles finds the breaker and uses Venom Smash to restore the lights. Genki distracts them and Miles enters quickly from window. Everyone chats, eats and enjoys a relaxed Christmas Eve together. While Miles and Finn are washing the dishes, Miles asks why she's distracted, but Finn uses the holiday as an excuse to avoid answering. She then asks him when he's moving out of Brooklyn. Even though Miles says everything is fine, Finn teases him saying if you keep saying that you're probably not happy about it. Miles suggests they meet tomorrow to talk and Finn agrees. The next morning, Genki wakes up early and excited to show off a new app he's built. The app organizes all the available missions, letting us choose whichever one we want to tackle next. So that's it, friends. Let's end the video here. Next time we will test the Genki's program in detail. I hope you enjoyed it. Since this is my first video, I would appreciate it if you could openly share your mind in the comment as a feedback, so I can fix it for next time. Bye.